Hello, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day. I was guided to do a little something special today, something that I hope I'll be doing a little bit more of. So today I have been called to do a healing, and I have been going within to really see what will be best in the spirit of Valentine's Day. And of course, a heart opening came to mind. We're going to do something a little different though. We are going to open the heart, but we're going to do that after a release from the thymus. We're going to pull everything up from our wombs into the thymus. We're going to, the thymus is the history witness center. And because of that, all of our trauma from this life and other lives ends up living up here. Of course, we carry trauma in other places as well, of course, in other bodies as well. But I'm really called to work with this thymus area, the gland, the chakra, and allow us to really get rid of some of that old stuff that we've been holding on to. So the intentions for today are to release that trauma and open our hearts, and then connect the adrenals with the root, with the solar plexus, with the heart, and with the third eye. The adrenals are the endocrine glands that are right above our kidneys, but they actually hold our divine blueprint. So in activating that, we are also, and then connecting it to the other centers, we're going to be, in essence, activating our blueprint and illuminating our path so we can follow through in right action, right feeling. We could be connected to our heart's desire, and then we could also see the way ahead. Okay, so let us start by, it's getting warm in here because I have the heater on. Let us start by taking some nice big deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose. Fill up our bellies, and when you exhale, bring your belly button back to your spine. This way you're getting rid of all that stagnant energy, okay? All right, so let's breathe in love. Breathe out pain. Breathe in love. Breathe out stress. Breathe in love. Breathe out distraction. Breathe in love. And breathe out anything holding you back from walking the path you wish to walk and experiencing this life in the fullest way possible. So, let's bring ourselves to the present moment. Imagine all of our fractals coming back in through the heart. And we're going to bring awareness to this heart center. And once you feel a tingle there, that's the energy moving there. And then we're going to fill it with light and then send it down through our root and our feet to the center of the earth. And this beautiful, nurturing, divine feminine earth energy is going to come up and fill us and come up like a fountain and around, making a beautiful toroidal field. I see the earth as having this prismatic rainbow light, but whatever you see is right for you. We're going to bring our attention to our hearts again. And we're going to send that light up through our crown and up, all the way up through all the suns to our source. And then bring that life force, loving, warm source light down through our crown and through our entire bodies, and let us fill us with that life force energy, that magic. And it's going to come down and around like a reverse fountain, like a reverse of what it was on top, and create this other beautiful toroidal field. And whatever colors you see here are perfect for you. I imagine that as kind of this iridescent white. And now we're going to expand this out, this bubble we've made, allowing the colors to mix and mingle together. And then we're going to call in this liquid Christ light from all directions to fill us up, and it's going to aim for our heart. It's going to solidify our auras, close up any holes, any fissures. And also this light is going to come down from source in this one beam, from source all the way down to the earth. And as it's coming down, it's going to align all of our bodies. Just like we have this physical body, we have many other intangible bodies. And they can sometimes fall out of alignment. So we just want to imagine these kind of bubbles around us that are just kind of lining up in this perfect center. And that beam that's coming through, what that's going to do is it's going to anchor it into the center and allow them to stay centered. And now we're going to bring our attention to our feet and to our root, and we're just going to put our attention here so energy goes here. We're going to acknowledge that in our connection to the earth is also our connection to the feminine, to the nurturing, to the receiving. And with that, we're going to use that and call in Divine Mother. You can envision the most beautiful mother that you could ever imagine. You can imagine an angel, an ascended master, the earth itself, light, a goddess. And she's going to come in, she's just going to come behind you and hold you, stroking your hair, holding you, nurturing you. You can feel her tingle in the back. Feeling loved and supported. She's offering us this platform beneath us to help us feel safe and loved and secure. And now we're going to call in the Divine Father. And the Divine Father is going to come forward in front of us. And you can imagine him as Archangel Michael, any god, a sort of light that you resonate with as a father energy. An ascended master, whatever works for you. And he's going to come in and he's going to stroke your cheek and your hair. And they're both going to say, I love you. You are supported. You are safe. So at this time, we're going to bring our attention to the area above our heart center, between our throat and our heart. This is an area that right now we are going to open up. We're going to open up real wide, and this is the thymus, the higher heart, the History Witness Center. Its visible expression, which is the thymus gland, is responsible for our immunity, for our aging or really lack thereof when it's working right. It's responsible for the building of telomeres in our DNA. So in opening this higher heart center, which resonates to an F sharp, or the color turquoise, we're going to allow whatever trauma is buried deep within to express. Going so slow right now, it's just open. of our kidneys, and they're responsible, once again, for our divine blueprint. So now that we're all cleansed and clear, we're going to open that and activate the adrenals. Send healing to the adrenals, since so many of us have adrenal fatigue. We're setting the intention that these adrenals are lighting up like these two orange-yellow lights. And they're going to form this channel to the sacral. It's also responsible for transporting our life force to other places. So we're going to connect to the sacral, from adrenals to sacral, because they're very close to one another. And connect from sacral to root, allowing us to move forward in alignment with our divine will and our divine blueprint. In grounded action. And they're going to connect from the adrenals, the sacral, and up to the solar plexus. Connecting our divine will and divine blueprint to right feeling. And then we're going to move that light up to our heart to align our divine blueprint with our heart's desire, which is really one and the same. That's going to move up and connect to the third eye, so our path can be illuminated, so we can see the way ahead. And then to the crown. So we are always connected to our higher guidance that will help us always illuminate our path and find our alignment, so we can get guidance on how to move forward. So we can always be connected to higher wisdom. So we are always aware of the fact that we are all one. Feel into your body. Be very mindful of whatever images pop up in your mind, whatever knowingnesses come forth, whatever feelings you get in the center of your being. These are signs from your higher extensions, showing you the way forward, encouraging you on your next steps. So now that we are fully open, cleansed of trauma, in this moment, this eternal, ever-present moment of the now, We have the clarity to move forward, for we know the more we're aligned with our divine will, the more we're aligned with our blueprint, the more we are aligned with that source of supply that aligns us with all the love, the prosperity, the health, happiness, and success we could possibly want. When we're aligned in that way, we have access to infinity. And now, for this, we offer such great thanks to the earth, to Source, to Divine Mother and Father, and to all other invisible beings that have joined us today. We offer such gratitude, love, and thanks. And with that, we're going to bring attention to our feet again. And once you feel a tingle, I just want you to imagine a door closing to symbolize that we're closing energy at this time. And whenever you're ready, you could wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and open your eyes. I hope that you have felt very purified from this experience. Let me fix that. And I hope that this has helped you feeling lighter and clearer. You can rewatch and re-listen to this again as often as you need. Spirit will always give you exactly what you need when you intend to do so, when you intend it to be so. I figured that with, talking about how perhaps maybe Valentine's Day could be just as much as aligning with and standing your values as it is about, smoochy, love stuff. And even, universal love. I wanted to gift this to you today. I send you all so much love from my heart. That felt good to me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, you are so loved and so held and so supported. If ever you don't feel that way, it's just because your awareness isn't on that fact. They're telling me at any time you say Divine Mother, Divine Father, Higher Self, Source, please help me feel your presence. Please help me feel your presence. I'm feeling very alone right now, and I know that I'm not alone, but I'm feeling alone. Please help me feel your presence. You will feel their presence, and know that their presence is just a higher expression of you. All right, everybody. That's all for today. I love you all so much. Have a great night.